Hey, it's Eric with RegFox, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can incorporate some fundraising into your event registration experience. This is incredibly powerful because people love to contribute to causes and issues that they care about, and during registration is a perfect time to capture this opportunity because their credit card is already out. And I'm going to show you how to do it in a way that will work. So here's our registration page, and I'm going to scroll down here. And I like to put the donation section at the bottom of the page after everything else. And so we're going to go here and I'm going to hit below the coupon code and I'm going to add first a little paragraph. And I'm going to add a brief little text line here about giving to Scott's Tots, the designated charity for this event. Okay, so here's my text about Scott's Tots. I've added it there, and I'm also going to go ahead and add a line break just because it breaks up the information nicely between these sections. And then I'm going to go add our donation option here. So it's at the very top here, and we're going to click donation. And so we can have a donation amount that is just an open amount field. So it looks just like that. And I'll hit save and preview just so you can see exactly what that looks like, where it is a open amount box and anybody can put any dollar amount there. You really need to watch for the required setting on these fields because if you're not careful, you will require donation, which you might want to do sometimes, but you just want to make sure that is on or off depending on what your needs are. So there's that open field there. But what I like to do is I like to do required off, and then I do the suggested amounts. And in this field, you can comma separate different amounts. So we can do 5, 10, 25, 50, and 100. And so I also like to do it as buttons, but the default there is going to show them as radios. I think the option that's most compelling is to show them as buttons. And so there you can see that experience just like that. Now, if you really wanted to optimize this for highest conversion, what we're going to do is we're going to add that little trick that people do at POS systems where they force you to say no tip. And so if you want to do something like that, go down here and hit edit on the donation field. We're going to add a 0 as the first option, and then we're going to make it required. So saving and previewing this, if I go down here, down to the donation section, you can see that I can't move past it without making a selection. So a $0 selection, you can force people to say no donation, and that will dramatically increase the giving enrollment. What's nice about here too is that yes, they can give 10, 25, 50. They also can choose another amount. And so if someone really wanted to be generous and drop in a large amount, they can. So that is the best way to capture some fundraising during the registration experience. It's beautiful, it's easy, it's seamless, it feels native to giving. Everybody loves it. I also want to showcase an additional feature in here that if you're a nonprofit, you should definitely take advantage of. So the IRS allows there to be deductions on events when there's a charitable value associated with them. So the IRS permits nonprofits to host events and issue charitable recognition of a partial donation for the event purchase. So how that works is this requires you to define a market value for an option. So this VIP registration, let's say it has a market value of $600, but the difference between 600 and 1,000 can be recognized as a donation. And so of the $1,000, 400 of it could be recognized as a charitable contribution. So be sure to check with your tax professional for this, but this is a way that you can add it by going to the advanced options. We're going to go and enable tax deductible values. So you have the $1,000 price for VIP registration, but the tax deductible value is going to be $400. So people will be given a $400 tax deductible contribution receipt in association with this VIP registration. So that's how it works. So not the entire thing is tax deductible, but a portion of it is. So if you're a nonprofit doing some fundraising, this is a fantastic feature that allows people to spend a little bit more, but also get a tax write-off for part of the registration. So that's it for fundraising and RegFox. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. We've got a lot of other demo videos. Be sure to check those out. If you have any other questions, be sure to ask our team. They would love to help you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next demo.